What's up, everybody? Back in the shop on a Friday, and just want to give you guys some updates because I did a bunch of work today, but I didn't really vlog any of it, But I figured, hey, I'll still at least give you guys an update. So if you watched the most recent video, we were having some trouble with the windshield. We had the wrong windshield, and we got the correct one. Got it installed and had second thoughts on it because of some delamination, etc., causing a couple of hazy spots. But after sleeping on it, I just decided to go ahead and leave it for now. It's really not that bad in terms of delamination. Once the trim is installed and the wipers are on there, it kind of hides most of it. So with that said, you may notice, you see the trim on there. So I went ahead and reinstalled all the bright work / trim all the way around the windshield. I got the door glass installed on the passenger side here. Man, that was a hell of a fight. That's one thing I really don't like doing on these cars. It's always a hassle trying to get the window regulator into the run channel of the window and get everything lined up just right, Maybe I just don't know what the hell I'm doing. I always manage to get it done, but I never get it done easily. With both manual windows and the power windows, even worse. But I got it done, and yeah, so now it looks much better, right? It looks a lot more like a car now. In the rear, I did find that I had one more piece of the trim, but I'm still missing this the piece that goes right here to the belt molding. So because of that, I didn't fully install this. I just got this trim laying on here, but you can see how much better the car looks when it has all the trim on there, all the bright work. Everything just ties in nicely together and it starts to pop really nice. So we'll get there, because if all goes well, I'll get the rest of that trim tomorrow, as well as the glass too. And with the glass, we'll swap it out at some later date. But right now, I'm happy with this. This is good enough. The car is now watertight if I need to put it outside or something like that. I don't plan to do that right away, but we may. There's some other things coming up on the horizon where we may need the shop space. I don't want to announce anything prematurely, but just stay tuned. There's some other stuff going on that we more than likely will be starting on here in short order, and may cause us to work in parallel on this Fleetwood and one other project at the same time. But just stay tuned and we'll see what comes to fruition. But in the meantime, man, hey, give me a shout out for this, man. We did that, painted this car, did body work we needed to do, and got this bad boy together, reassembled in a pretty decent amount of time. We haven't been working on this thing for like weeks on top of weeks, or 6 months, anything crazy like that. We just grinded it out, put in the work, made the effort, and got a lot of things accomplished. So that's where we're at right now. I'm gonna do a little bit more work. I still need to put in the little regulator for this vent window. I have that inside. And I have some other miscellaneous things I can do on the car today. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and maybe add that to the clip on the back end. But I was just so excited once I got the glass in there and all the trim on there. I threw the wipers on there. I need some fresh blades, but like I'm saying, the chrome, it just makes everything pop, I'm still missing the hood emblem. I think I might go ahead and order that today. I've been holding off, but now that the car is to this point, I want to see that on there, because that really, really makes it look a bit better. My one regret right now is this damn antenna hole, though. Because I really don't want to put that single mast antenna back in there. So I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with that. I should have welded it up. And we could always do that at a later date. But it's the one regret. I should have took care of that before I painted the car. But you know how it goes, At first I was like, I'm just gonna throw the antenna in there, you know. But the more I think about it, I really want the dual antennas on the back. That's how I really typically rock these cars. You know, I just have to drill the holes and mount them up, but we'll get to it. One step at a time. I also still need to get the door lock cylinders. I mean, I have some that came with the car, but I don't have the key for them. So, you know, I don't want to go try to get a key cut and all that crap. I'll just spend the $40 or $60 or whatever it costs to buy the new locks, because I also need one for the trunk. So I got to order that stuff. And then I guess we got to transition into the interior. All right, you guys haven't seen a whole lot of the interior. It's kind of like a burgundy color with a mixture of some black. Like you see in the back, the rear panels and armrests are black. The door panels are that exact same black. I got them laying in the trunk here. I need to probably take those out and take a look at them and see how usable they are. I got the other piece of carpet laying back there. That's like goes on the speaker deck back here. It's like a trim panel that rests back there. I got to take a look at that too. It looks kind of dirty, filthy. I might have to buy a new one. But yeah, I'm gonna pull those panels out. Some of this trim you see here, this is like for the interior, because you know, I need a headliner. The headliner had been torn out of here, so there's still a few little things to be done. You know, it's not, the project is not 100% complete, but man, it's come a long, long way from where it originally was. And this other stuff is like very light work. You know, I got to buy the carpet, etc. So, yeah, and even with the door panels, I think for the time being, we're just going to rock them black. I'll keep my eyes open and see if we come across something, or maybe we might dye them to match the seats. You know, they have some basically it's like spray paint, but it's for material, fabric, vinyl, whatever, and we can try to color match it to the same material we see here on the seats. But I don't know if I want to do that, you know, I really don't. Maybe my buddy might come across a red car or a red interior. I'll keep my eyes out open on Marketplace and eBay and see if we can't come across something. I also need to purchase a few other things like the weather strip for the run channel, door jambs, etc. Same for the trunk. This channel needs a weather strip. So there's still some loose ends. Let me just say it like that. But the bulk of the heavy lifting has been done. What we were trying to accomplish for the time being is considered done. So what I'm getting at is the updates for this car are going to slow down now, okay? You'll get updates here and there, but I don't want to give you an update. Hey, I put the hood emblem on. No, you know, nobody wants to see that. And at this point, I think we might have did, you know, in terms of content, I think it was a good stopping point. So more than likely, we're going to pause it for this vehicle here, and I'll just bring you like little smaller updates here and there when I finally get stuff done on the interior and, you know, the weather stripping and all this other little knick-knack stuff. But all in all, the thing is done. I have a few other things floating around in my mind. Wheels, I might change these up. I kind of like it right now, but we'll see. I wouldn't mind having some all chromes on here. I do have a set, but I need to get tires mounted and whatnot, so we may throw those on there and see what they look like, etc. Still have to install the radio and some sort of sound system, so there's a ton of little stuff that we'll eventually get to. I want to put some nice LED lights on the interior. More than likely gonna change these headlights with some nice red halos or something like that. And yeah, just keep making it better and better. So like I said, as we do little improvements like that, you guys will get a chance to see it. But for the most part, this one is going to be on the back burner now. So, hey, we did it. One more time, let me just say that I'm proud of myself. And I hope this encourages a lot of you folks out there, too, who may have a project at home that you haven't been working on for whatever reason. Just realize that, you know, you're more powerful than you think. You can do a lot more than you think if you just step out the box and try. Okay? Now, with that said, we're going to wrap it up. I'm your host, Shawnee C, here at Motor City Customs, Detroit, Michigan. And this is pretty much, I don't know if we're going to call it the final episode, but close to the stopping point on the 63 Impala project. Stay tuned, guys, and we'll be back with more content in the very near future. We're out of here. Peace.